Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Gorgeous Gold. I'd just like to begin by saying thank you so much to anybody who supported me. I miss you guys so much. I'm so grateful for you. I love you. I thank you. If you're new to this channel and this message resonates, please hit that subscribe button, guys. I appreciate it more than I could ever express. To book a private reading with me, contact me at gorgeousgold94@gmail.com. The details will be in the description box. We are going to be doing our elements reading. I'm coming on right now to do the air signs, which are Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. This is meant to resonate with Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it's also a general reading, so it can apply to any area of your life. Also, guys, please be sure to check out my Attracting a Life Beyond Your Dreams video series. We're doing some serious healing work on there, and I will be uploading the new video tomorrow. For those of you that I selected for the subscriber tarot party, you will be getting your videos this weekend. I'm hoping to get those out Sunday. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'd like to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anyone tuning into this video. Fill it with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. Energy for air signs this week. The 7 of Swords is coming out first. Wow. The Devil. Three of Wands. 8 of Swords. And then I'm going to get 2 more cards. Okay, the Empress. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, and one more. Oh, wow, the World. I'm going to take it on this side, actually. Wow, okay. Yeah. All right, air signs. Starting your week off, we have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords is basically saying that I feel like you've been in this energy of kind of lying to yourself, or someone's been lying to you, and you've been in a space of confusion. I feel like ego's been creeping in, and you're not sure if you want to do the healing work anymore. You don't really know what's going on. You've been sad, you've been down, you've been out, you've been hurting. And I feel like there's just been something that has been weighing heavy on you. A past cycle that is just constantly kept you trapped in your mind. Maybe it is a relationship or a want for a relationship. Maybe it's a friendship, and it's something that is very heavy but very passionate for you. Maybe it is a job that you're just unhappy with. Something in your life has been causing you confusion and just causing you to lie to yourself by basically staying stuck somewhere you don't want to be. The Devil was trying to keep you attached to that. And I know that this is your weekly energy update, so it came out for this week, but I don't feel like this energy. It might carry on into the beginning of the week, but this isn't your week. Your week is this energy right here. This is past energy that I'm picking up on. For somebody, it feels like, I don't know, maybe you were in a relationship where a person was constantly lying to you or deceiving you, and so you might have left yourself bound to those circumstances. You may have been attached to it for quite some time and just constantly dealing with it. It feels like there was maybe a spell involved for some people, because on this side, there's definitely candles lit. So I'm like, there's definitely a person or a situation you were bound to by karma. You are bound to by karmic debt, but I feel like it is finally, after so long, being released. It's finally removing itself from your life. And the Devil, he's trying his hardest to keep it bound into your life. He's trying his hardest to keep you trapped in your circumstances and trapped in your fears, and making you feel like you can't do this or you're not going to have this. It's trying so hard to get your attention so you can stay stuck in this cycle. But I feel like you guys are fighting it, air signs, and you're moving away from it. It's showing up just for me as past energy. It's not taking up as much of your space as it wants to. It's trying to creep in there, and there's still going to be little thoughts here and there, but it's not nearly as draining and as toxic as it was for you. You're actually finally clearing your energy and clearing your space out, and finally freeing yourself from these handcuffs, because you were bound to a karmic cycle. You are bound, and the karmic cycle was filled with lies and deceit and just pain and hurt and just anger and fear, and all of it stems from fear. But I'm like, it was a heavy karmic cycle, and you found yourself being lost in the cycle, lost to these circumstances. And I feel like this is, like I said, this is heavy. So it's not something that happened just last week or the week before. This is heavy. This might be years of shit, or like months or weeks. Not even weeks. I'm going to say years and months. Maybe for some of y'all it's weeks, but for majority, this is years. This is months. These are things that have been weighing heavy. Look at that skeleton under there. Like, this is stuff that you've been trying to let go of, because it's been dead and gone for a long time. You've known it, but you just haven't been able to walk away from it. This week begins the rest of your life. This week begins the journey to the newness that you've craved, and into a new part of your life, into a new cycle that you're ready for. The Three of Wands immediately follows this heavy energy, and I love that the Three of Wands shows up, because this is all about new possibilities coming in, but it's mainly about creating balance. Do you see that the yin and yang are right there? So we have water and fire balanced out, but in the yin and yang symbol. And I love that it's there with the Three of Wands, and also his wand is magical. That's the one he uses to do his work. The possibilities are endless, and they're going to be more balanced and aligned with who you are. I love also that the forest kind of looks distorted behind him, because he's using magic to heal this stuff. He's using magic to come out on the other side. And so I feel like you're finally discovering your power, and also seeing that you have held the elixir of life, and you've held this power in your hands to release this cycle for so long. And now that you're actually taking advantage of it and using it, this week you're going to start to see magic unfold, and you're going to start to feel beauty. You're going to start to feel peace. That's the word. Peace. Inner peace. You're going to feel grounded for once, and start to realize, you know what? It's done. It's over. I made it out. Now I can begin my next cycle. Now I can begin the new work, because that experience happened. This karma happened for something, to prepare you for something that's over here, to prepare you for what's to come. And so with the Eight of Swords coming out, I feel like you are freeing yourself. You are remaining trapped, you are remaining bound, and this is in your advice position. The Three of Wands and the Eight of Swords is in the advice position. So your advice is to free yourself, to realize that you have the power to open yourself up to these new abilities, and to stop being blind and seeing yourself through the life circumstances that took place, because that was not your life. That was just a portion of it. That this is not your whole story. That's just a chapter. And so I think that you're already seeing that, but your higher self wants you to know that you're headed in the right direction. It's time now to surrender and just let that shit go for once and for all, and finally ground yourself in the truth and in the desire that you've known for so long, and that you've been craving, and in the freedom that you've been craving. Because I feel like a lot of y'all have been trapped, rather it be physically. Maybe some of y'all were in jail, or others of you, maybe you were trapped in a marriage that you don't want to be in, or trapped in a career that you hated, or trapped in friendships or old cycles, trapped in your mind. And so it is time now to free yourself and see that there are so many other opportunities out there, and that there are so many things waiting for you on the other side of this pain. Heartbreak, pain, it's meant to be felt, and it's meant to be dealt with, and it's meant to be moved on from, not sitting there in it. If we all sat with our pain, I just told water signs this, if we all sat with every experience we've ever had through our lives, do you know how draining and exhausting that would be to carry that around? We couldn't even focus. You can't build and learn something new if you keep that old stuff trapped. But air signs, you don't even need to hear any of that, in all honesty, because what I see is that you already are freeing yourself from it. You already are walking away. You've already seen the damage that can be done by staying trapped in a cycle like that. You've already seen what you've needed to learn from that cycle, and so you're ready to walk out. You're ready to walk away. We end your reading with the Empress and the World card. I normally don't even do these two last cards together, but I feel like I have to. The Empress is saying, look, I see my life. I see where I've been. I've seen where I'm going, and I don't have time for anything that's not aligned with that and who I am. I am the shining star, and I have a green star. There's so much going, so much coming in, rapid movement like that. You're literally closing out cycles and finally finding and discovering your inner power and your inner light. And I don't think anything or anyone's going to be able to dim that anymore. This cycle that you've completed is learning that the power is within, and you're not going to trust anything outside of yourself any longer. You're only going to trust what's in here, because you are the Empress, and you know that you can't let you down. And you know that the only way you can fail yourself is if you fail yourself. Guaranteed, if you put the power of your life into somebody else's hands, they will fail you every single time. And not because they don't love you, and not because they don't want to help you, or not because they don't want to do the right thing. It's because they're human, and they aren't even responsible really for themselves, so they damn sure can't be responsible for you. And also, they don't know what makes you happy and what's meant for your journey, because the universe didn't give them your blueprint. They gave it to you and your higher self. And so I think now you're discovering that. And honestly, you feel good, you look good, you're sitting good, you're looking pretty. Like, you are awakening in a whole nother way, and it's shining differently. People are noticing the shine that you got. People are noticing the way that you're changing, and the way that you're not even communicating the same, I feel like, anymore. You're kind of like, maybe for some of you guys, this is a relationship. This person's trying to reach out to you, and you're basically like, no. Like, you ain't even talking to them the same. They don't even know who you are anymore. You really probably don't even know who you are anymore, but it's not a bad thing. You're moving differently because you've discovered what it's like to have your power, and what it's like to use that power in a healthy way to create a life that you want. Not a life that somebody told you were supposed to have. Not a life that you thought you should face. Not a life that, you seen on TV. You're creating your life. And it's beautiful. You're moving differently. And I love to see this energy for you, air signs. The World card. Clarity for the World card. One more card. Come on. Clarity for the World card. Guys, we ain't getting no clarity for that one. All the other cards instantly got, oh, wow. And then when we finally do, there's like 6 cards. Sorry, guys, I'm not taking those. Clarity for the World card in the least amount of cards possible, please. Clarity for the World card in the least amount of cards possible. What? Okay, finally. 7 of Fire. All right, clarifying the 7 of Swords, we have the 3 of Fire. This is the 3 of Wands. Guys, look at that gold sitting right there. And then we have it right here. Like, there's so much beauty surrounding you right now. I'm really happy to see this. You guys deserve this if anyone else does. Also, we have 3 threes in this reading. 3 threes, guys. Go look up threes. Go look up 333. I'm not going to really go into it, but it's powerful stuff, and it's major shifts, but it's all involving you. You are aligning whole. You are becoming one with yourself. So go look it up. 3 of Fire. Guys, this is clarified by the clarifying the 7 of Swords, because it's saying you've already done everything you needed to do. Oh, I didn't even realize the 3 of Wands came out 3 times or 2 times. This is double confirmation. I just now paid attention to what card that was. So there's actually 4 threes in the reading. This is literally saying you guys are headed into a whole new beginning. There are new opportunities presenting themselves to you. Things are flowing in for you. You moved away from the lies. You moved away from the deceit. You moved away from what no longer serves you. And because you've done that, and because you are conquering and defeating that devil every single day, you're being rewarded. You're going to start seeing tangible results of things in your lives, air signs. You've gone through the works. You have gone through so much. This cycle has been so heavy, and it has taken so much for you, from you, and for you. You literally have now to just sit back and reap the benefits of all this work you've been doing. And it's just to remember and to remind yourself to be grateful, because it was a long time coming, but it is here. The 10 of earth is clarifying the devil. Yeah, the devil was trying to keep you bound. So that old person, that old job, whatever it is, it's like trying to come back around, and it's trying to like ease its way back into your life and come in and make you and distract you almost. You're not having it. You're like, no, I see where I'm headed. I see what I have for me. That's why you're not even recognizable to this circumstance anymore. You're not even recognizable to the situation. You see what it is that you want, and you're like, fuck you. If you're not aligned with my truth and aligned with this gold I'm bringing in and all these fruits and like all this stuff, all these seeds I've been planting, I'm done. You hurt me when you had me. You broke me down. You thought you were going to take everything from me. You're not. I'm winning. I'm learning who I am, and I've discovered my inner power. You're learning to adapt to your circumstances. And because of the 3 of Wands, I feel like this is all rapid stuff. You're learning to adapt quickly, and you're not being stopped in any way whatsoever by anything or anyone. You literally are unstoppable, air signs. You're walking a new way. You're walking just beautifully. You're moving so gracefully and so different. I love it. I'm so happy. Air signs, I can't even express it. I'm so happy for you. I'm also an air sign. I have Libra in my rising sign. So I resonate with this. And it's so beautiful to see it. You're moving differently. And if anyone deserves it, it's you. You've gone through so much, and I feel like you've helped so many people, and you've been here and you've been there and you've been all over the place, and you never have quite been grounded and had stability for your own. But it's coming. It's already arriving. It's already here. 3 of Wands 2 times. That's double confirmation of the possibilities that are coming in. 4 3s in this reading, guys. 3 is the number of mind, body, and soul, the trifecta, being grounded and knowing. Zapana or Shapana. I'm not sure exactly how to say this yet, guys. And as I have mentioned before, I am not 100% familiar with all these gods and goddesses of, the Orishas and everything. I'm learning them. But what I do know is that he is here to celebrate. He's here to dance because you freed yourself from all of the bullshit. You're done hiding. You're done being, neglectful towards yourself and living your life through the eyes of others, and also seeing your worth through the eyes of others. You're done with that. And your advice from the universe is to celebrate all the work you've done, and also to maintain the sense of adaptation that you have. Because like I said, with these three of Wands here, opportunities are coming in so rapidly for you that it is insane. So you're going to need to be able to adapt to your situations like this, because that's how fast they come in. And you need to be willing and ready to celebrate and be grateful, because you've been bound for so long and you are done. You are done, air signs. Done. I don't even think anything, they couldn't pay you to go back to that cycle. Like, that's how you're moving now. If it's a person and they're trying to call you, I love you, you're like, look, you couldn't pay me to go back over there. You couldn't give me $3 billion to come date you again. Like, I don't want anything to do with you. You stay over there. I'm done with that karmic cycle. The devil is off my back. Not today, Satan. Not today. Like, you're done. And it's time. Celebrate. Celebrate your newfound independence. Celebrate your newfound beauty. Celebrate everything that you were afraid to celebrate for in that last cycle, because you were held back by those limiting beliefs and by ego and by the devil. Celebrate because you can, and celebrate because you are alive. The 3 of Water is here. That is another cup of celebration and fertility and just new beginnings. And that is clarifying our Empress. Guys, you've discovered your inner goddess, and I don't care what sex you are. You've discovered your goddess. You've discovered your feminine energy, and it is unleashed and it is raw. You are following your intuition, and you are now sitting in a space that you're so comfortable to turn. If somebody's telling you something that you know is not aligned with your heart and your inner purpose or what your soul's calling is, you're like, look, no, not doing that. I don't resonate with it. Don't want to go that route. You do it. If that's what you feel is necessary, go for it. Have fun. Bye-bye. Don't call me. Don't include me in that. You are moving differently. You have so much to celebrate and so much to be grateful for. There are so many unions and friends coming around you. You're making connections that you never had before. You are stepping out in a different way. With the Three of Water, I also feel like you're gaining control. You've been gaining control of your emotions because air signs, you know, air signs are indecisive. One day they're here, the next day they're not. I feel like you're now in a space of like, you know what it is that you want. You know what it is that you need. You know what it is that you're feeling, and you're going to move by that. You know who makes you happy. You know who makes you unhappy. You know what job you want to do. Like, you know these things. And now you're finally leading with your intuition, and you're stepping back from that indecisiveness. You're not living your life based on emotions anymore. Because emotions, while they're beautiful and they should be honored, sometimes they get us in stupid situations because, you know, we lead with the heart, which sometimes leads us staying trapped in cycles we don't need to be in, and in relationships we don't need to be in, or blindly following somebody. And now you're not letting emotions be what guides you. You are letting your higher self's emotions, your intuition, that third eye, you're allowing that to guide you. And it's taking you, green star, it's taking you right to where you need to go. And you trust that. And all you need to keep doing is trusting that. And one affirmation that I learned a couple years ago, and I've used it every day pretty much since then, is the universe is always conspiring in your best interest. And that's the truest statement I've ever heard. The universe always works in your favor. And as long as you know that and at least have a mustard seed of faith, you will always find yourself on the other side of beauty. You will always find yourself on the other side of positive, at the right place at the right time. And maybe you don't know what it is. Some people call it coincidence. Some people call it luck. I call it the universe conspiring in your best interest. Because that's exactly what it is. You had something to learn from this, but you're done. Clarifying the world is the Seven of Fire. Guys, I almost want to cry. You have slayed your demon. You got that shield up. He ain't scared of that dragon anymore. You've closed out this cycle, and you fought that demon. You have fought those demons, and if anyone deserves this, it's you, air signs. You've slayed what was defeating you and keeping you trapped for so long. You're not even afraid of it anymore. You stood up with your shield like, look, I'm not scared of you. Run up. I'm finna knock you down like I'm protected. You can't bother me anymore. You can't take away my light. You can't dim me anymore. I'm done. I'm closing this cycle out for good, for once and for all, and I'm walking away from everything in this cycle that I don't need anymore. Because I've been carrying around weight on my shoulders for so long, and I can't hold it there anymore. It doesn't belong. You guys are fighting that dragon. You have slayed your demons. That is your outcome this week, air signs. I love to see it. You guys need a win. You really do. You've had demons surrounding you in karmic cycles back to back to back. And we all have. But air signs, I know I'm very connected with air signs, with a couple of air signs. And I personally know the demons that they have been fighting. And to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and to see the reasons now being presented to them, and just know this is well deserved and well earned. The blessings that are coming in for you, air signs, I'm grateful and happy for you, and know that I've been rooting for you this whole time. So beautiful to see that here. So beautiful. Oh no, we can't take more than two. I'm going to pull some Rebel cards. Guys, do keep in mind, Rebel deck is pretty explicit. She's also straight to the point. She's kind of harsh sometimes, but everything in life isn't going to be roses. And, you know, actually even roses have thorns. So not everything's going to be all beautiful and butterflies and just simple. Some stuff is brutally honest. And I love these cards. She gives it to you raw, and she sums up basically what I was telling you just in a nutshell. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then I will pull an angel oracle card for us, and we'll meditate and get you out of here. Okay, guys, the first card that came out for the Seven of Swords is you are the best fucking thing, or you are the best thing to ever fucking happen to you. Go easy on your ass. Buy your own drink. Oh, buy your own damn drink. I told you somebody was getting lied to, and you don't even need it anymore. You are the best thing to ever happen to you. Stop obsessing. You are not the center of the fucking universe. Guys, that's that ego trying to come in, and you're trying to think everyone's against you, or trying to think that this cycle's repeating itself. Stop obsessing. It's not. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. That's about your 10 of Earth, guys. Start doing what you need to do to manifest your 10 of Pentacles. Start doing what you need to do to manifest the life that you're moving towards, because you're in that Empress and a new cycle has started. Wow, what did I say, guys? You need to be grateful. Be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. I love these cards. You are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. And last but not least, don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. Guys, you're on a new journey, a new cycle. You ain't got to force stuff. You ain't got to be trapped in the old ways of doing stuff. You ain't got to be trapped in the old cycle. Like, you are done. You've passed the test. You've done the work. It's time to reap your benefits. It's time to see how far you've come, and it's time for you to actually stand. Sit on your throne like the Empress or Emperor that you are. I'm going to get you guys an angel oracle card, and then we will do our meditation. I want to let you guys know that I love you so much. I appreciate you. To book a private reading, the information will be in the description box. Please check out my Attracting a Life Beyond Your Dream series, and just know I'm sending you through this week with so much love, so much light, and just positive energy. All right, guys. Purpose is our angel oracle message. Let's get straight to that page, and then we will meditate, and I'll get you guys out of here. You're beginning to stride into your purpose. Work is no longer a struggle, and your master teacher is guiding you along the way. The more aligned you become with your life's proper path, the more your days will flow with ease. You'll lose track of all barriers as you go with the flow and throw your heart and soul into your efforts. Your dedication will pay off in the long run, but even this isn't important, your efforts are their own reward. Doing what you love so well and so faithfully fulfills you. Your challenge is to resist the temptation to push yourself to exhaustion. Remain measured and steady, and don't overlook the importance of taking a day of rest a week. Your master teacher is pleased with your progress, but reminds you that even though you may love your work and feel that you could work forever, your body and mind do get fatigued. Develop the wisdom to know when to step away and refresh your soul. Your master teacher's message is pace yourself. All right, air signs, we're going to go ahead and get our meditation done. We are meditating to the frequency of positivity this week. I might have already done it, but I feel like we can all use some positivity. So we're going to do it again. Go ahead and get set up, and we will begin right now. In 1, 2, 3. Out. 1, 2, 3. In. 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 1, 2, 3. Out. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in love. Breathing out fear. Breathing in surrender. Exhaling doubt and worry. Breathing in peace and trust. Exhaling fear and control. Breathing in love and light. Exhaling fear. Trusting that you are whole. You are love. You are beauty. You are peace. You are kind. You are divine. You are everything, and everything is you. You are beautiful, and you are whole just as you are.